I'm gonna be showing you all the location of all 5 runes in the brand new temple in Fish. Let's get right into this. So first off, we of course want to use our temple eye to teleport into the temple. And then from here, what we want to do is we just want to go straight and follow the path. And then here is the first room right here. So in this room, what we want to do is we want to use a sundial tome to turn it into nighttime. And then once it's nighttime, the moon will appear. So on the ground, there's 5 moons. And we want to go from a full moon to a new moon. So what we want to do is go up here, pull this one, then keep on running, pull this one over here, then pull the half moon, then over here there's like a waxing gibbous or whatever it's called. We want to pull that, and then in this corner is a new moon. So pull this one, and after you pull all of them, this right here will drop down. Go ahead and just touch it, and then that would give you the rune. And then after about 20 seconds, it will jump back up there. So you will need to do that again if you do miss out on it. Anyway, now what we want to do is walk out here, and here's where we came from. We just want to take a left, which I'm also just going to pop a sundial tome just so it's easier to see. And down here are going to be 2 more runes that we need to get. So here's the first one right here. What we want to do is going to walk inside, and basically this is a maze with spikes. Don't touch these spikes on the wall or else you'll die. But we want to walk in, take a right. We want to take the first left right here, take another right, then just follow this path. And then over here, we want to take another left, then keep on going, take the first left over here, take another right. And now we're just following it past this one. Then over here will be another left. We're going to take that one, take a right. And now it's just pretty much, we're just following the path. And then at the very end, right there, there's the rune. Walk up to it, touch the rune, and then you'll get it. And then after you get the rune, you can either use the temple eye to teleport back to the start, or you could just backtrack your steps in the maze. Because pretty much what we're gonna do is we're gonna pass this rune door, and we're just gonna keep walking away to get to the next area. And there we go, we luckily did it. So anyway, what you want to do if you do decide to use the temple eye, just go back to this room, just run past it, and then just keep on following the path, because there will be another rune down here that we need to get. So right here, what we want to do once we see like this 2-way intersection, we want to take a left over by the jungle adventurer, just keep on running past her, and then right over here will be the 3rd rune. Also at the 3-way intersection, we just want to keep going straight, and over here will be the 3rd rune. So this room, it looks pretty complicated, and to be honest, I don't really know how to do it, but we can actually just skip all of it. So on the right, just climb this tree right here. Also make sure you do have your glider equipped, and also preferably the glimmer boots, just so you run a bit faster. But anyway, climb the tree, jump on this little edge right here, and now just jump and deploy your glider, and then you can actually just skip this entire puzzle. And then we'll reach the very end. You can go ahead and touch the rune, and then you'll get that one as well. Now what we want to do is use the temple eye to go back to the start, and now this time we're going to take the other path. So we're going to go straight. Here's the first rune that we got. We're just going to take a right, and now we're just going to go down this way. And for this next rune, make sure you're prepared, because what we have to do is parkour. And once we step into the room, the water is going to start rising, and if we touch the water, we will die. So anyway, now that we're down here, we want to take a left over by this door. Just go up and kind of like hug the door, and then it will do a slow opening animation. And then once it's open, we just want to run in, take a right, and now we just want to start doing this parkour. You will have like a few seconds till the water starts rising, but once the water does start rising, you want to make sure you don't fall. The parkour overall is pretty easy. You're also able to use your glider, so if that makes it easier for you at all, you are able to do that. Like right here, I'm just gonna deploy my glider just to make sure we don't fall. Jump right here, and now we can just run, jump across. And then here is the 4th rune. So once again, just jump on it, collect it. And now we want to use our temple eye to teleport out, because I don't think that we can get out of here without using our temple eye. So just use your temple eye to teleport back over to the start. And now we just want to go down that same path. So over here, here's the first door. We're just going to take a right down here. I'm just going to use the sundial tome to turn it into daytime just so we can see a tad bit easier. Also, if your temple eye doesn't work at all, like it starts to glitch and it doesn't work, just leave and rejoin the game. Like in the previous room, it wouldn't let me use my temple eye, so I just left and rejoined the game, and now it works again just fine. So anyway, here's the room we were just in. We want to go past that, and we want to go into the 5th and final room. So this one is probably the most difficult, just because we have to be very careful. So anyway, here it is right here at the very end of the hall. wall, and we can't touch the water. If we touch the water, we're gonna die. Basically, it's like a little path we have to follow, and the path is on the ceiling. So here it is right here, which it may be kind of difficult to follow sometimes. So what you can do is you can actually use your rod to help you. So if I toss my rod right here, as we can see, the bobber is like in the water. But if we toss our rod right here in front of us, as we can see, the bob is kind of floating, and that's because there's actually an invisible path right there. So if we keep on walking, here's the invisible path, and we can kind of use this to help us. Like if we do this, there's still an invisible path, so we can just keep on walking. And it might seem like there's an invisible wall there for a second, but just keep on walking and you'll eventually walk past it. And maybe we can toss this. That one is in the water, so we want to make sure we don't walk that far. Also, tap to move doesn't work. I tried using tap to move here, and that doesn't help us out. Also, you aren't able to jump over here, so you can't jump over the things. You just gotta be very careful. So let's see if we can just follow the path on the ceiling, which let's just kind of turn like this, and I think that makes it easier. So we can turn like this and just wait till we're aligned. Also, I am in first person, so we want to keep moving forward. Let's turn the way that we're about to face, and we can just follow this. Yeah, I think that helps a lot better. So let's go ahead and turn. Let's just keep on moving right until we're aligned with it. Then let's go. Turn right, keep on moving till we're aligned with it. So you are able to use your fishing rod, but that might take quite some time. And ooh, I'm actually almost past it. So we just want to keep on following the path and just be very careful, because you do not want to fall in the water. If you fall in the water, you are donezo. And here we go, we're almost at the end, and this is probably the most stressful one, just because you want to make sure you don't fall. Anyway, there we go. We finally reached the end. Let's go ahead and touch it. And there we go. We received the water rune. So yeah, this one is the most difficult one, just because one misstep and then you die, and then you have to start all over again. And then once we have all 5 runes, we can use our temple eye, and then we can place down all of our runes. And then we have to place down all 5 runes in these things over here. So there we go. There's the last one. And now the giant temple door will open. And now we can head down here. And now we're in the Maw's Jaw rest. So we can go ahead and fish down here and do all of that. But anyway, that's the locations of all 5 runes in the temple though. If this video helped you out, please make sure to smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next video.